Boomer Sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. After a much-deserved bye week, Oklahoma back at it this week. This week's pregame is with Kent State, thus the Sooner stumper for the week. Kent State and Oklahoma have only met once in the historic of OU football. Who was the head coach when they first met? Here's your hint. This season was the 2022 season. Kind of gives it away there a little bit. Kind of a layup for you, if you will. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. Kent State OU preview. It's that time, baby. Right here, 1982 Boomer Sooner. Let's go. Boomer Sooner, everybody. We're back. Welcome back to the show. This is the OU Kent State preview. The game right before Big Back Texas comes in. Little layup. We still got to play it, though. But here's your Sooner stumper for the layup game this year. Oklahoma and Kent State have only met once since they will meet again on Saturday. So the first meeting was when? Who was the coach? The win is the 2022 season. That was the hint. Here's your answer. Brent Venables was actually the head coach in 2022. It was his first season, and it was the second game of that first season. Played Kent State. A 1-0. Kent State, by the way, is the series history. Kent State does not have a win in the series. In Oklahoma's last win, 33-3, in Norman against Kent State. Pre-game fun. The Sports Animal WWLS, they still do theirs over at O'Connell's. It's a big trailer right there in front of O'Connell's. You cannot miss it. The K-Ref is there at Yo Pablo's and on the Boyd Street Ventures there on Campus Corner. The franchise, they're just north of the football stadium, just right in front of Caslin Fieldhouse. The same place where they do the party at the Palace. There's lots of trucks, food trucks there, drinks, all that good stuff right there, right in front of the McCaslin. Lots of fun things to do before the game. Speaking of the game will be Saturday, October the 4th, 3 p.m. at Lloyd Noble at the Owen Field. The game will be on ESPN, SEC Plus /ESPN Plus. Here is your Sooner Radio Network information. Toby Rowland, play-by-play voice for the Sooners, is also the play-by-play voice for basketball and baseball for the Sooners. And when he's not doing that, he's the sports director at KWTV News 9. He's on there Monday through Friday and Sunday nights. For the Blitz is Toby Rowland. Helping Toby with the color analyzing of the team, Teddy Laban, former OU Sooner linebacker. Color analyst. K-Ref host, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Sidelines, Gabe Eichard. The Ike is on Big 12 Today / Sirius XM Channel 375 from 3 to 5 on Sirius XM Radio. And then the Planks also on the sidelines. The Plank, K-Ref from 6 to 9, Monday through Friday, and Fox Sports Radio National, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Sunday nights. So that is your radio information, your pregame fun, your Sooner stats, your Sooner stumper. Now let's get to some stats, like the information on the teams coming into Norman. First, the Oklahoma Sooners. Their head coach, Brent Venables, 1992 grad from Kansas State. 4th year in Norman at Oklahoma. 42 games for the Sooners, coached in for Brent Venables. He has a 25-17 overall record. That is a 59.5% winning clip. Conference play, 12-14 in 26 games. That's a 46.1% winning clip. And 0-3 in the bowl games. But championship history, you got 8 of these babies. in divisional championships, and they qualified for the Big 12 championship 4 other times when they brought it back. The 8 divisional championships includes ones in 2000, 02, 04, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And the re-qualifying 4 champs for Pete when they brought it back was 17, 18, 19, and 20. That adds up to 13 overall conference titles for the Sooners since 2000. 2000, 02, 04, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, the 2012 one in that little speech there is a little asterisk there. They tied that year with Kansas State. Kansas State came into Norman and won the outright title and Big 12 championship. Last year in 2024, Oklahoma went 6-7, 2-6 in conference play. Their bowl appearance was against the Naval Academy in the Armed Force Bowl in Fort Worth, Texas. They lost that one 21-20. For 2025, a little bit better start in conference play and overall. 4-0 overall. 1-0 in league play and SEC play. But started off about a month ago with Illinois State 35-3. They then played Michigan in front of a huge crowd on game day. I was there. I got caught on TV 24-13 on the game day side of things, not on the game. Sooners won the game part of it 24-13. Oklahoma then went on the road at Temple. I was there too. Won it 24-3. And then SEC Nation made their SEC debut in Norman as the Oklahoma faced Auburn and got the best of our buddy Jackson Arnold and Auburn. 24-17 win and 1-0 in league play. In the SEC, offensive production and defensive production for the Sooners, Oklahoma averages around 31.2 points per ballgame offensively and 430.3 yards per ballgame offensively. Flip it to the defense, Brent Venables, Todd Bates doing a great job there with the defense, where they only averaged defensively giving up 9.0 points per ballgame and 207.5 yards per ballgame for the SWMNERS of Oklahoma. All right, now let's take a look at the Kent State Flash. The Kent State Flash, their head coach, Mike Caney, a 2001 grad from Fordham University, and is the interim coach right now at Kent State. He's not coached at all. So they have a 1-3 overall record with him this year. 0-1 in conference play. Bowl games since 2000 for Kent State. That's in 9 games, that's a 6-3 overall record. 62.5% winning clip. 2 divisional championships. 2012 and 2021. 0 conference titles. 2024 recap. 0-12 for Kent State. 0-8 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. They did beat Ball. They lost a nail biter to Ball State last year. That's their best game last year by 2 points. 37-35 the final, losing that one. 2025, a little bit of a better start. 1-3, but they are 0-1 in the MEAC. Their one win came over the Merrimack, 21-17 win there. They then went up the road at Tech in Lubbock. Lost that one 62-14. Then they lost to Buffalo 31-28. And then they lost to Florida State 2 weeks ago 66-10. Their offensive and defensive production for the Flash, 18.2 points per ball game offensively, 290.5 yards per ball game offensively. Flip it to the defense, they surrender 44.4 points, 44.0 points per ball game, and 541.8 yards per ball game for the Flash. All right, guys. Next week, you know what it is. Texas week, baby. Let's go. It'll get here before we know it. Before, though, we have to sign off. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. You can catch this on all my other videos on the YouTube 1982 Boomer Sooner. Also, Facebook Harry James Taylor, or on the Twitter pop, The Hype Man Harry. Also, patron Harry James Taylor. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner everybody. I'm out of here. Deuces.